empezar, suscríbanse a mi canal, prendan la campanita de notificaciones para que cada vez que suba un nuevo video les llegue una notificación nueva que ya subí un nuevo video. Y también no olviden darle una manita arriba a este video. También no olviden comentar abajo qué otro video quisieran ver. Así que chicos, sin nada más, hay que comenzar con este video. What's up, bitches? So let's get started with this tutorial. As you can see, I already have my eyebrows already done. If you guys want a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, I already have it on my channel, so go check it out. I'm going to be going on to this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15, and I'm going to use it as my eyeshadow base, and I did use it to clean my eyebrows. The next thing I'm going to do is get this brush, which is kind of fat and fluffy at the same time, and I'm going to use it to blend out that concealer and get the parts where I'm pretty sure that the beauty blender is not gonna get. I'm going to get my beauty blender and I'm going to blend out all of that concealer and make sure to take out all of those lines that I'm pretty sure that the brush left. Then what I'm going to do is get the powder by Maybelline Fit Me in the shade, what shade is it? I think it says, yeah, 15. And I'm going to hop onto this brush, which is flat and fluffy at the same time. And I'm going to use it to set that concealer and make sure it doesn't move throughout the day. The next thing I'm going to do is get this fat fluffy brush and I'm going to take all of the excess of the powder so I won't look that white, and I will go back to my color. Then I'm sorry for this dirty ass palette, but I'm just going to use two colors so it doesn't matter. I'm going to be using these two colors to create like a light brown, and I'm going to use this small fluffy brush de la marca Ferro, I don't know. And I'm going to put it on the outer corner of my eye, just to make my eye a bit like esquinado. I don't know how you say it in English. Then I'm going to hop onto this brush to make sure that the eyeshadow is blended really good and it doesn't have any harsh lines. Then I'm gonna hop onto this brush right here just to get a little bit of that white color, like white vanilla color, and just apply it in my inner corner to make that like ombre effect from light to dark. Now you guys, I think that the most important part to get a perfect foundation is the way how you prepare your face. And the way that I'm going to prepare my face is by using this Jordana primer in matte, since I do have my face a bit oily and I do want to cover all those pores I have. Now to bring my face a little bit more of shine, I'm going to use this Almost Quad primer slash moisturizer, I don't know. Now I'm going to go onto my No Problem primer to make sure that all the pores I have won't open again and they're for sure closed. Guys, I think I'm not that good doing voiceovers, but fuck it. Anyways, I'm gonna go onto my beauty blender and make sure that all the primers, moisturizers that I applied on my face are like for sure in my face and won't move before applying the foundation. Now I'm going to go on to this Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 310. After doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on to my flat foundation brush, and I'm going to use it obviously to blend out my foundation and get all of those spots where I'm pretty sure I need full coverage. And I say this because you all know that the sponge absorbs all of the foundation, and that's why I go on with the brush first so that the brush can blend everything out. Okay guys, so right here I'm going to pass on to my beauty blender to make sure that everything is really good blended. And now for my contour, I'm going to be using this one by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply it on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my nose, under my lip, on my papadota, you know, to make my face look skinnier and more defined. Now to blend this, I'm going to go on to my Real Techniques brush, which is actually for foundation, but I just use it to blend out my cream contour because it just works the same, you know, it's like bomb as fuck, so funky. Alright guys, and now we're gonna hop on again to my beauty blender to make sure that everything is blended one more time. And now you guys, for concealer, I'm going to be using these two shades, 15 and 25 from Fit Me Maybelline, and I'm going to apply the shade 15, which is kind of light, and then I'm gonna apply the 25, which is kind of darker, to make it again like an ombre effect on that part of my face. And then for the millionth time, I'm gonna go onto my beauty blender and make sure that everything is blended one more fucking time. I'm going to pass on to my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 15, and I'm going to be using this little sponge to create like sort of a baking. And I say sort of because this is not my actual baking. I just use the powder to set the concealer, and then after I do the baking. Giant beat, the beat maker. Now I'm going to pass on to this fluffy brush and get some of that powder and apply it in all of my face, just to make sure that the foundation and all the creams that I applied on my face will move throughout the day. And then again, I'm gonna pass on to this fluffy brush and take all of the excess of the powder so I won't look that white, because that's what this powder does, like it makes you look kind of white. But to get rid of that problem, I'm gonna use this Maybelline Fit Me in the same shade as my foundation, 310, and that flat brush to apply the powder and go back to my regular color. Then I'm gonna use this Tarte setting spray to apply it on my face, obviously, and just get rid of all of that powder and just go onto my natural skin. And then I'm gonna use my beauty blender to set the setting spray so that the foundation could last me the whole day. Then I'm gonna use my Mary Kay bronzer / contour powder and apply in the same spots that I applied my cream contour. Now I'm going to pass on to this palette, which has 3 favorite colors of mine, which I love using for blush. So it's like that orange, red, and pink, just to make that perfect blush for my tone color. And I'm going to apply it on my nose. Now for the actual baking, I use the Ciate London translucent powder and I apply it under my eyes, and I use it to cut out the bronzer and blush just to make my face more thinner, more skinnier, just more perfect. Now I'm going to pass on to my Nabi black liner. I'm sorry that my hand is full of powder, but anyways, I'm going to apply it on my lash line, on my waterline. I don't know, it's basically the same thing, pero lo voy a aplicar en esa parte de mi ojo. Then I'm gonna get this small fluffy brush and I'm gonna get like those two colors right there, like a dark brown and a light brown, just to create the eye sort of like a smoky eye, and the eye looks way more bigger. Now I'm gonna take my fat fluffy brush that acts as a powder off my face. So again, I want to look that wine.
Giant Beat, the beat maker.
Now I'm going to go back onto the same brush and apply more of that color. So I will take the color of the blush and I will look white. Okay guys, so after I'm gonna pass on to my setting spray one more time, and I'm going to set my face to make sure that everything is set, and for sure it's gonna last the whole day. After that, I'm done applying my eyelashes. I'm going to pass on to my highlighter, que no se ve muy bien la marca, pero it's the tone shade Champagne, and I'm gonna grab my little fan brush to apply it, but first I need to spray it so the highlighter could pop more. Then I'm gonna go on to this small brush to apply the highlight in my nose and make my nose look like a small perfect nose. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Alright guys, so for the millionth time, I'm going to pass on to my setting spray and set my face one more time. Now for my lipstick, I'm going to be using this lipstick by Maybelline Superstay and the shade 65, like a pink nude. And then I'm going to use this liner pencil in the shade brown, and I'm going to outline my lips with the liner and then go on to the lipstick to make that ombre effect. And then I'm going to pass on to this small lip brush, you could say, so that I could blend out the two colors and it will make the perfect ombre lip. Like that, as I've been into ombre lips, like I don't know, like they've been my favorite thing. But I really don't do it because sometimes I feel it doesn't go with me. But don't see. Alright guys, we have come to the final of this video. I hope you guys really liked this tutorial. I hope it really worked for you guys. And I'm so sorry that I do not know how to speak English that well. Y'all know Spanish is my shit and it will forever be my shit. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys really like this tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a big giant fat ass thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Please turn on the post notifications so that you get notified every time I post a new video. But yeah, don't forget to also share this video so your friends, family know how to like do makeup, simple but glam at the same time, you know. But anyways, I'll see you guys to the next video. Bye.